creative continuity. We bring the convention to you.
Harold Gant with Creative Continuity, C2E2 2015. I'm here with the publisher of Valiant Magazine.
Valiant Entertainment.
I'm sorry, Valiant Entertainment. Correction, Fred Pierce.
I actually do listen, isn't that a surprise? Hello?
He's a first.
Hi, I'm Fred Pierce. I'm the publisher of Valiant Entertainment. This is actually Valiant's third year of publishing. Behind you, you'll see, when you're looking, what we've done in the last 3 years. We've published over 200 monthly comics. Everyone has released on time, and we've published over 50 trade packs and hardcovers. We are the most highly reviewed comic book company in the industry, and we have the third highest median average of sales in the industry. We are doing wonderfully. We love our fans, we love our creators, we love the press who asks us to do press interviews. So here we are. That's the introduction to Valiant.
All right. Now you've been with Valiant for a long time.
I've actually had 2 stints at Valiant. I was with the original Valiant in the early 90s. I was VP of Manufacturing and Operations. So I was there in the early days with Jim Shooter, Bob Layton, Kevin Van Hook, Don Perlin, Barry Windsor-Smith, Steve Mazarski, David Lapham, Jorge Gonzalez. Many of us have stayed very close friends to this day.
And how did you end up getting into the big revamp?
What happened was I was at the original Valiant. I left the original Valiant to go work for Wizard Magazine. And then when their big revamp happened, they were kind enough to invite me back to be publisher of Valiant.
So what can we look forward to seeing from Valiant comic books?
Basically, Valiant is reestablishing the third biggest universe in the comic book industry after Marvel and DC. We do comics very much about today. So when you read a Valiant comic, you'll Peter Stanchuk, who's a teenager, you'll see him react as teenagers today would react. Exo Man of War, who's a Visigoth who's a man out of time with the most powerful suit, comes back to Earth. Not only is his wife dead and his family dead, his whole culture is dead. So the idea is, how would you feel if that happened to you? How would you feel if you were abducted by aliens, was a slave, were able to escape? You thought a few years had passed, but really eons had passed, and everything you know and love is gone. We try to deal with things the way one would actually react, and we try to look at the world the way people are looking at the world today.
I heard Valiant also got picked up for movie offers?
We've just announced in the last couple of days that we have a 5 movie deal with Sony.
Wow.
Sony's a great partner. We're going to be doing Harbinger, Bloodshot, and Harbinger Wars. We're going to start with the Bloodshot movie in 2017. Then we'll be doing a Harbinger movie following that. Then we'll probably do a Bloodshot 2 sequel, then a Harbinger sequel, and then we'll go to Harbinger Wars. So it's a 5-movie deal.
All right.
Okay.
No Quantum and Woody?
Quantum, you know what? The various scripts are being written and worked on. We are working with this, but Dinesh Shamdasani, who's our founder, our CEO and CCO, is working very closely with writers to get all different. A lot of different scripts are in the works.
Okay.
You might have Quantum and Woody.
All right, cool. So what exactly is the role of a publisher?
Publishers play different roles in different companies. Generally speaking, while it's fun to create comic books and it's fun to do everything, more money has to come in than go out. So
right.
The publisher is the publisher will set the schedule for what's going to happen. So it'll be the publisher who says, this is how we're going to launch this book. This is how we're going to launch the company. This is how much we can spend on talent to put this book out. This is I'll coordinate with sales and marketing. How many do you think we're going to sell? Is this the right product? Is this the right project? Is this the right product for what we want to create next? What's the next kind of product we want to have? That we want to have. Those are nothing just happened. So we had a mixer. We launched with Exo, Harbinger, Bloodshot, and Archer and Armstrong. There were 4 completely different kinds of products. So those are the kinds of things. It's a business. You have more of a business sense. The editors and the talent create create great books, but I would help create the framework. This is how many, this is how many pages. If they want to go to, extend the amount of pages, can we afford it? Is it something we want to do?
Right.
We hired, we're coming to the convention. How much can we spend? What's a successful convention? What's a successful launch? Those are the all the boring business aspects. I'll be the one who deals with the distributor. I'll be the one who deals with the printer. How many copies are going to print? What's it going to look like? Those are, in our company, that's what the publisher deals with.
Right. And you're doing a fabulous job, I can tell, because you can rattle off comic book names, artists, who's doing everything.
Well, you know what? It's a fun business. Well, we make comic books. So,
Right.
So it's a fun business, but it's a business. So,
Right.
More money unless it's a hobby, and for a lot of guys in the industry, it's a hobby, but for us, it's a business. A lot of families are going to eat because of what we're doing, and we're going to create great entertainment, for the fans and for the millions of people who read comic books. The comic book industry is a wonderful industry. We all work together. If Marvel has a good month, we have a good month. If Tony Bedard, one of our editors at the original Valiant, is actually standing there looking to talk to us. So hold on one second. Tony!
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Hi. This is Tony Bedard, one of the original editors of Valiant.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks he was the best editor at Valiant.
You know I was. So what are we talking about?
Introduce yourself.
Well, hi, I'm Tony Bedard. I started at Valiant in 1993, and so I was there for the first wave, but I'm really loving what you guys are doing these days. It's really impressive stuff.
And Tony went on, he was an editor at DC for many years.
Right, and also a writer. I've been writing Green Lantern and Supergirl and other stuff for DC. And maybe if I play my cards right, I'll write something for Valiant.
Awesome.
Excuse me.
Do we have
okay.
All right, it's Harold Gant at C2E2 2015, signing off with Fred Pierce, publisher of Valiant Entertainment. One last question.
Sure.
What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is being able to create the best comic books possible, and then you have the meaning of life. Now you can write that down and you'll know.
Thank you.
Thank you.